Hey y'all, I'm quite a bit late this morning. I apologize. That's my bad. I don't know why I always forget that I have streaming on Monday, but it just doesn't feel right for some reason. It's Monday. You got to go to work, right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll have to get better about that. Yeah, I had a bunch of plans for today. I guess I'm not going to do. I'll have to do them tomorrow. Oh well. But it's how things go sometimes, you know? I finished The Invincible, and I finished playing The Station. The last of the Invincible Let's Play is uploading right now. It'll be releasing probably about the time I'm done here for the day. I have to do a Let's Play for The Station, which only took an hour to play, so that's just going to be that. And then I got to do Saga game, both of those. Basically 20, you know. So I got to do the buck 30s, the 90-second reviews, and Let's Plays, the buck 30s for the 90-second reviews, and then you know what? Let's start this game here. I can talk while I play. There's no reason to delay that at this point. Today we're playing Ixion, which is a space station simulator. Basically, I think you're like the last humans, and you're on a space station, and you have to go out into the universe and survive. So that sounded cool. So I decided that I was going to get that and play it today. I probably should have gone back to Eden Crafters, but I just didn't. I didn't. Where's Ixion here for the audio? Here, there it is. Boom. Okay. So we got the audio. Let me, speaking of audio, let me throw on some tunes so I can listen to some tunes. We'll skip that one. All right, let's listen to some Lit Hop here. Yeah, who doesn't want to listen to a song about Moby Dick, right? Is that some sort of foreshadowing here? Maybe. Be accidental, but anyway, let me switch to streaming here. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. All right, let's get to new game. Oh, let me go through the settings first. Tutorials on, sure. Okay. Hull needs constant maintenance. Crew is demanding. Accidents are frequent. Resources are limited. If that's default, although the journey does sound so I'm more of a storyline kind of a guy. Let's start with the default. See what happens. If we die, we die. You know, that's a risk I'm willing to take. You know. For those of you watching later, I mentioned the song that I'm listening to. It's a song about Moby Dick. It's by MC Lars. It's called Ahab. It's really catchy. If you're like a history teacher or like a school teacher, I really recommend MC Lars. A lot of good stuff that you could play in the classroom. That at Mega Ran. Good times.
Launch control to EMB, Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Dolos Corporation. Why is there a huge ground symbol on the tank there? That's weird.
PPS Tycoon to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach.
That's a cool intro.
EMD share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay.
Tycoon. Okay. That's how you say that. Always wondered.
Welcome on board, passengers.
Oh, nice. This is the game here.
Shuttle EMV Sharon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized.
Yeah, we don't want any munchies around.
Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Okay.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos's focus on the Tycoon, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
He sounds like a jerk. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta do these videos. Gotta finish the Let's Play. I gotta let's see. Interior view of the station, F2. F3. Okay. F1, F2. F3. Okay, we're at Earth. What's Earth Shinabi? Some sort of celestial body. Okay, tutorials. Pan the camera, right click or WASD. Page up, page down is zoom. Q&E is rotate. Okay. Buildings, resources, power, workers. Construction. Oh, there's some more up here. Interior, exterior, page up, page down, WASD. Okay. Planetary system map, same stuff. Okay. Buildings, construction. Do not overlap building or road. Buildings can rotate with the R key. Buildings must be connected to the road. It's at the bottom here. Can be dismantled by clicking the corresponding blah blah blah. Will refund its alloy and electronics costs. So there's no downside to experimenting. Okay, construction process, stockpiles will send resource transporters, blah, blah, blah. Workshop will send a mech to assemble the building. Oh, that's cool. Each workshop can build one building at a time. Okay. The roads, built and destroyed by clicking icons, mechs. Workshops need to be linked to construction sites for the worker mechs. Reach them, stockpiles, blah, blah, blah. Alright then, sectors. We have sectors. One sector at the beginning, 6 different sectors. Each sector is independent and separated by the gateway. Sectors can be accessed by blah blah blah. Total resources in all sectors. The bottom numbers of the current sector's resources. Sector view. Each sector has a dedicated panel. Crew members, stability, status, batteries, water. Gain access to new such sectors by manually overriding their lock algorithms. One-time cost in electronics. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Workers and non-workers, latter do not have sufficient skills to operate the station's facilities. People need food. Uh-huh. Meal cycles occurring every 5 cycles. Okay. Make sure crew members have quarters to live in. Okay. Okay, you can migrate between the sectors. Yeah, resource management. We already did this mini map. Sure. Shortcuts. All right. I wasn't quite done with that. Time control. Yeah, this is pretty standard. All right. And let's see my time. Oh, there it is. Time control's down here. Okay. All right. Well, I guess let's build something. Workshop. I guess I'll build this right here. No. Bubba, get off the desk. You don't belong on the desk, buddy. It's not good, buddy. Okay, stockpile. Space. Docking bay. Okay. I don't need that yet. Okay. Tech lab. We might need that. Infirmary, crew quarters. Don't really have a lot of room for any of that, so I need to build over to that. I just want to connect this so that all on the same team. Build crew quarters here, I suppose. And we're going to need an infirmary at some point, so... And then, oh, Tech Lab's huge. So we gotta clear out some of this stuff before we can even bother with that. Select the resource type. I guess we'll put, steel girders in here. Sounds like a good plan. Alright, so I suppose I should speed this up. Oh, I'm falling. The time on my right. Okay, how come we're not building this? Oh, this workshop's connected. Oh, that's as far as it can go. So we need another, we need another workshop over here somewhere. I'm gonna put it here. But this can absolutely reach that one. Oh, let me. All right, I gotta take this call actually. Storage. Okay. Need a polymer stockpile. Yeah. So I'm gonna speed things up here a little bit. Watch, it's not going to build this one because it's too far away from this one. And like nothing's going to happen here and it's just all going to fail. I don't know why this isn't storing anything. Click on an alcohol. Okay. Oh, you have to click on it? Holy crap. Okay. Back to play. Suppose we should do the small ones first, right? Okay, we stop harvesting that one. Go grab from a different one, something smaller.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What other things do I need to do there? I don't, Placed on a mess hall. Well, I'm glad we have room there. Jeez. It's probably the only place I have room. We'll put it next to the hospital. That sounds good. Stockpiled, store food.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Whatever that means. Docking bay. Cargo ship and a science ship. Okay. Just let them do their thing. Don't know why we're not getting food. Is this road not connected, or I don't know. It's gonna be. It's the only food I got, then I need access to it. Vent available. Okay. So how many people do I have? 84. I've housed 15 of them. 15, 30, 60. I need 6. Why are we not collecting this? Oh, because I gotta click it again now that the road is connected. to remember that at some point I got to redo the roads so that they're better. I would really like a grid pattern, not this nonsense. Whoever planned this initially sucked.
A science ship has arrived at its destination. A science ship team has completed a task.
I mean, should have one of each, right? May as well build it now. Planet Mars.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Collecting science. That's going to take a while. So they gotta sit there and collect it for a while. It's fine. Yeah, we do need a tech lab. How are we gonna build it? Because it's friggin' huge. Friggin' huge, man. Maybe I'll just build it over here. This would actually make the most sense. Build the road right up to it.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague Philip Stanford couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Build an EVA airlock. Okay, we can do that. Jesus Christ, this thing's huge. Well, I simply can't build it. Well, would have liked to build the road somewhere different, but well, we could use some sort of food generation because we have none. So I'm just gonna oh nice. We do these things. All right, I'm gonna build a population building.
A science ship has arrived at its destination. Here we go.
think we need to research anything anymore, but I do want to build this insect farm. Because I would like to generate some food, you know? Seems like the right thing to do. Otherwise, we're probably going to run out of food at some point. Nobody likes that. They'd rather eat crickets than starve. Yep.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Well, should probably just go home then. Just, is there a way just to send it home? Yeah, just go to Earth and we'll figure it out from there.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What facilities?
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Okay. Okay, so okay, we don't get to choose. I remember what that is, so I don't think we need this right now. Oh, this is a construction thing. I'm gonna turn those off for now. We need that. Don't technically need that because I don't think anybody lives there. Okay, we're gonna turn a couple more off too. What don't we need to move around? We don't need to do this for right now.
Power restored.
Okay. Okay, come on. Come on, Bubba. Love you. Okay. So some buildings aren't powered. So we probably need that one. Okay, so we got more workers now, which means we need to power this one on anyway. Really? Well, we're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna power this one on. Alright. So we gotta power this one on, so we need the parts. Just gonna have to turn off living quarters for now. And that's just the way it's gonna have to be for a minute. Why aren't these constructing? Okay, so technically we don't need this one. But we do need this one. Why aren't we building the solar panels? No EVA airlock task in queue. I'll have to manually do it, even though I already told them to do it. Okay. That's annoying. No. We need to ensure we're repairing the hull when we can. How is our hull integrity? It's fine. We're gonna need all that. This hull. Okay, I can't research any of that. Probe launcher. I don't need that yet, but may as well. I got the science for it. I'm just sitting here doing nothing else. Okay, battery, tier 1. What do I got left? 10?
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, we gotta fit 100 more people in here. Okay. Can do. Nothing's huge. I'm not gonna build that yet. And I gotta build more. Okay. 2, 3. Yeah, let's get rid of this. This. These. We need roads so we can demolish it. Probably. Okay. Well, I already said to get rid of it, so... It's fine. If it told me how many were housed and how many weren't. I'm housing for 150 and I have over 200. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successful.
$15, $30, $35. So I need at least one more.
Successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Drink cheap beer, so what? Fuck you. Drink cheap beer, so what? Fuck you. I'll fix this road here. So it does that. Instead of this. Yep, building takes precedence over destroying. That's for sure. I want this all neat before we get out of here. Anyway, I think it's good enough for now. We're gonna need batteries if we want to go any decent distance.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation. Full engine ready.
It's pretty cool. Different kind of view of how that kind of space would look. Subspace, I guess, or something like that.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the Earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the Earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Oops. Yep, everybody's gonna die now. Good job. Dummies.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival
Well, you wouldn't.
stands at approximately
Wouldn't have gotten there yet.
7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Eat that one.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Tutorial hull. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. only have 11. Tech things. The probe launcher. Time to do that. Build that there. Okay.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Let's do the right thing here. We do everybody. Loyalty to the planet over some corporation. That's for sure. That's how you build trust. I think we're gonna have to build more food. Yeah, we're gonna have to start mining. Actually, we just can't hold it right now. We got 5 metal left. I'm building shit.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Asteroid. Probe. We must be in the future or something.
A science ship team has completed a task. A probe has completed its scan.
Did I mess it up?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, I don't know how to get my mining ship back into my
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
yeah, what I need to do is yeah, I need to figure out there we go, the Razorback. Okay. And then that one. Okay, so that should be moving now. It is. Good. Rat. Go over to Ushinabe, figure out what's going on over there. Research the steel mill. That's probably a good idea. Bole bole. Bole bole. Bole bole. Bole bole.
Power supply overloaded.
Okay. Okay. How much power are we over? 5. What are we sacrificing? We don't need the probe launcher for right now. We don't need the probe launcher for right now.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself, cause I'm bad for your health. I come real stuff, dropping bombs, taking your arms. Fuck all arms. Oh boy.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Watch out now. We need a second one of these. We just do. We just do. Okay, we're doing better now. Okay. Yikes. This thing's big. Wastes a lot of space, but that's what it is. Don't know where to get those at all. We'll probably need those for batteries as well, is my guess. Let's build another probe. We can find more science. So I think we're going to need more science. Listen to the radio. I wanna bite the hand that feeds me. I wanna bite that hand so badly. Yeah, just auto build. I have a feeling that we're gonna need to. All right. And we want silicon as well this time. Okay, science, whatever those things are, and silicon. I want more silicon. Although this is like a ton of science. So let's go ahead and launch that probe. Like we can extract more science from the earth, so maybe we should go do that. We're doing on food. 6 out of 5. That's good. That's good. Two balance per cycle. Hundred hull units are irreparable. Okay. Everybody's saying. Alright, so we're grabbing science from Earth, so we're just gonna have to stick there and. It's nice that we can, don't have anywhere to store those, so I guess I do need that now. Did we not build that road? We didn't, apparently. Might as well just build the rest of this road, because ain't nothing else gonna happen with it. May as well put it there. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at all. Oh no, no, no. Hey, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning up my fuse up here alone. Okay. So the rat should go to this asteroid belt now. I don't know what those are, but we're gonna do it. Mining iron, building steel mill. Battery technology has been unlocked. Probably need an electronics factory. At you, JC Penney. Name tag, said Jenny. A cold step to you with a fresh pack of gum. You were looking for some, no. I think we're gonna need this first. Just got to get rid. I'll get with you. Think her name's Deborah. I'll get with you. And your sister. I think her name's Deborah. Just gonna build one for now. Oh, wants me to build two? Okay, I'll build two. Yay. Step inside my Hyundai. Glendale. When our eyes did meet. Building is purging waste. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means yet. Sure, it'll be a crisis at some point. Okay, with you.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Your sister.
A probe has completed its scan.
Helical shape symbol. Let's do that first. That's right, we did that probe over there, didn't we? Ice, okay. Yeah, we do need ice. She don't have a whole lot more to mine, so interesting. two over here that we can mine. There's not a whole lot in the one, but better than the kick in the nuts, I suppose. And it's really close to the other one, which does have a lot in it, so it's nice. Yeah, digging this game quite a bit at this point. So it's actually quite nice. A lot of challenges and things.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, we need a stockpile for iron. Okay. Makes sense. Transmission.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
If they're still alive. Helical shaped symbols would be like DNA. I'm going to regret that, I'm sure. Gonna regret that, I'm sure. I don't want to run out of power again. So hits morale and isn't very good. Find Dolo Station with a probe. I mean, I could create this, but why? We don't have any cryonic pods yet, for one.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, that's... Jesus, that's messed up, man. I knew I would regret that. Undefined. Sounds to be where I should launch one then. We'll have to do something about waste at some point. We don't have any science to do anything. Okay, we have 1.6 cycles of...
A probe has completed its scan.
Let's see... Not a whole lot of ice. Quite a bit of iron. We're going to grab this science out here first. And then head over there. What are we doing on food? Not so great. But I won't rest.
A probe has completed its scan. A probe has completed its scan.
Not a lot, but
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
it's played safe. Amount of time that's passed, it's not going to matter if I'm there now or in 5 days or 10 days or 5 or 10, you know? Won't matter. If it does, then Yeah. I need 3 more. That's what I'm doing next. Although I should probably do one of these two instead, but I'm not gonna. Gotta take care of the people. Right. Right.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah, we're supposed to be collecting cryogenic pods, so let me see if I can find any. Right. Right. Part of me doesn't want to build another storage for metal, but it seems like we need it. Right. 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 Wait a minute, are we not using that because it's not connected to a road? Probably aren't. I'm gonna have to destroy that then. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything. You know what? I don't need to rebuild it. I wasn't doing anything that whole time, so... That's weird. I heard the chat room noise and there's nothing going on in the chat. Weird. Maybe it was, you know what? I need to set up bots and things. Absolutely. Need to set up more bot stuff, and I need to set up multi-streaming. I need to stream to YouTube at least. For as much as I post on YouTube, and it's kind of what I'm relying on growing anyway, so it's probably better that I stream there. So I gotta set that all up here pretty quick. Yeah. I have so many things to do that I kind of feel bad that I'm doing this. Oh, Neptune. Okay, waiting for a science ship. Well, it's gonna have to wait a while. Need another probe to send out to... You know what? Let's look for these planets that we don't know where they're at. Carbon. Yeah, whatever. Let's do that.
A science ship team has completed a task. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Let's leave it for now. Dismantle it later if we need to.
A probe has completed its scan.
I don't have any sources for that at all. I don't even know what it is. Hydrogen. Okay. We found Mars. Get them to Mars faster. Don't tase me, bro. True player for real. True player for real.
A probe has completed its scan.
Yeah, it's not very good. Okay. So I'm still looking for this planet. Kick, snare. I don't really need iron right now. Well, it's about 3 o'clock, and it's time for us to stop. I'm gonna head up to the bar at 5, so I got 2 hours to do some stuff. So I'm gonna get at that. Yeah. So thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go ahead and save this game, and you know, I guess we'll play it Thursday coming up. This is a really good game. I'm enjoying this a lot. Hope you are as well. So anyway, thanks. Take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. Cheers. Hey, thanks for watching. It would really help me out if you could like this video, maybe even subscribe, so you can get to, you know, more similar content in the future. Wouldn't that be nice? I think it would. I'd be pretty happy with that. You can also check out these videos being suggested here. That'd be somewhere. They're here somewhere. As well as checking out my various other channels. I'd appreciate it. Cheers.